So it's only two working paper
Yes.
from developed countries and developing countries.
Yeah. Yes, girl.
Jawab cheernya itu. Yes, girl.
Pilek.
So before we begin, let me quickly outline the agenda for today. We will start with a roll call, followed with general speakers list, and continue to open the floor for any motions, including the moderated and unmoderated conference. And finally, we have time to discuss any proposed working papers submitted by delegates. Is there any questions? Please, if there are any motions on the floor, please use your voice to vote in favor or against. Don't be abstaining for the motions, okay, delegates? Please be more active because last week many of you didn't speak. Jadi nggak ada nilai. Tolong lebih aktif buat minggu ini, okay? Can we start it?
Yes.
Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Abi masih ada di jalan? Udah ada kabar belum?
Di gerbang.
Di gerbang.
Siapa masuk? Bukit. Ngasih tahu.
Ana juga nggak datang banget.
Nggak ada teman.
Saya juga nggak datang. Febri
Izin.
nyusul.
Ya, motornya kerusakan.
Gimana?
Di arah masuk tol.
Oh, dia.
Tiga orang yang belum datang ya?
Iya.
Antara dari belakang.
Good morning, delegates.
Morning.
Now we will start our WTO consultations. If you have any motions on the floor to open the debate, please raise your placards. Yes, delegates of United Kingdom. Yes, delegates of United Kingdom.
Give the motion about the urgency.
Sorry, the Kingdom. We just raise a motions to open the debate. Okay, open the debate. So, example like the delegates of United Kingdom want to open the debate. Just for like that.
The delegate of the United Kingdom open the debate.
If you in favor of this motion, please raise your placards. I don't fall. Okay, the motion is passed.
Mainkan mana?
Delegate, now we move to the roll call. If your country is called, please respond with present or present and voting. Zimbabwe, okay. Vietnam, Venezuela, United Kingdom, United States, Ukraine, Tunisia, Thailand, South Korea, South Africa, Singapore, Saudi Arabia, Russia, Panama, Pakistan, President Putin. Norway,
President Body.
Nigeria,
President Body.
New Zealand,
President Putin.
Myanmar, Mexico, Kenya, Jordan, Jamaica, Israel, India,
President voting.
Indonesia,
Apa ya agak
President
sibuk.
voting.
Germany,
President voting.
France, Finland. It's not here. Egypt,
President Body.
Canada, China, Cambodia, Argentina.
President Body.
Okay, delegate, we move to the general speakers list. If any delegate wish to enter for the general speakers list, please raise your placards. General speakers list, please raise your placards. Okay, mungkin. Delegates will now move to the general speakers list. If any delegate wish to exit on general speakers list, please raise your placards. It's just a generally statement, guys. Okay, delegates of India, and other delegates. Please raise your placards. Okay, United Kingdom. Venezuela. China.
Bas apa ada yang baru berapa?
Canada. Egypt.
Gue dari pospap lagi.
Lebih berkembang dari pospap sih, lebih ke ngarah ke working paper kalian tuh nggak biasa.
United States. Please don't be noisy, delegates. Don't be noisy. Thank you. Norway. Kenya. New Zealand. Zimbabwe. Vietnam. Any other delegates? South Africa, do you want to speak in general speaker, please? Okay. Pakistan, do you want to speak in general speaker, please? Russia, Saudi Arabia, Singapore. Okay. We will now move to the general speakers list. Delegates of India, you may have the floor.
Okay, we are from India, and we believe that the WTO has formulated many policies and also that ratified by many countries to affiliate food insecurity. But it is undeniable that the policies formulated in the several points are not relevant anymore and actually used by the states to monopolize the condition of the development country. We want to talk about the import by the superpower country like United States, United Kingdom, and many others country that monopolize the import, and it make us can't solve our problem.
Sorry, delegates of India, your time is over. The next is delegates of United Kingdom. You may have the floor.
As a universal call that needs to be obeyed by every country as a commitment to strengthening the means of implementation and revitalizing the global partnership for sustainability development, especially in the creation of a fairer and more market-oriented agricultural trade system. The UK's support agreement of agriculture of agreement, which involves subsidies to agriculture sector to create a fairer and more competitive market given the devolution of agriculture policy in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. The UK shares with those devolved governments through a collaborative framework that ensure that local policy remains in line with the UK international commitment as one entity in the WTO membership.
Sorry, your time is over. Next, delegates of Venezuela.
Okay, thank you for the
You may have the floor.
Okay. So we agree that food security remains a critical challenge for both developed and developing countries. And the World Trade Organization of WTO, through its Agreement on Agriculture or AOA, has attempted to address this issue by regulating agricultural trade and domestic sector policy. But however, the AOA effectiveness in ensuring food security for developing nations has been questioned, and particularly in light of persistent challenges such as climate change and economic instability and unequal access to resources. So as a member of the Amber Box group within the WTO, Venezuela maintains that certain forms of domestic agricultural support are crucial for ensuring food security. Okay, and supporting rural development. Okay, thank you. Back to the chair.
Thank you, delegates of Venezuela. Next, the delegates of China. Delegates of China, you may have the floor.
Overview: the WTO is an international organization that regulates trade between nations. It aims to ensure that trade flows are as smoothly, predictably, and freely as possible and unrestricted flow of commerce, agricultural trade policies. The WTO Agreement on Agriculture seeks to reform trade in agricultural products and reduce trade barriers. However, the implementation of these policies has often barriers in reforming trade in agricultural products are the goals of the WTO agreement and agriculture. But the way these rules have been implemented has frequently benefited rich nations. Thank you.
Thank you, delegates of China. Next is delegates of Canada. You may have the floor.
As a country known for having access to food products and is one of the main exporters of agricultural products, such as wheat, beef, and grain, food security is a strategic issue for Canada in two dimensions: as a global food supplier and as a country that seeks to maintain sustainable domestic food security amidst the challenge of climate change. As a developed country, Canada has sufficient food production capacity to meet domestic needs and contribute to international food markets, but still see food security as an issue that needs to be strengthened, especially through free trade and global market access. As a major supporter of free trade in the agriculture sector, Canada encouraged the opening of global markets so that its food products can flow to the other countries, thus indirectly supporting global food security. Thank you.
Thank you, delegates of Canada. Before continue the general speakers list, I want to remind you all delegates, please speak clearly because the maintenance system could be noisy. Thank you. The next is the delegates of Egypt. Delegates of Egypt, you may have the floor.
Okay, thank you. The Republic of Egypt see the food security as a key issue that must considered by WTO, especially in the effort to support global prosperity and economic stability, especially for the developing countries. The food security not only the matters of access to food, but is also related to country abilities to produce this food and ensure the stability of domestic food price. So, the main concern that Egypt wanted to statement is one, active there is the concern around the protection of domestic food market. Second, the need for subsidy for stable food in around developing country. Three, the strengthening the food reserve policy in facing global food crisis. Thank you.
Thank you, delegates of Egypt. The next is delegate of France. Delegate of France, you may have the floor.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chair. France recognized the critical importance of ensuring global food security, especially in the face of climate change, increasing population pressure, and unequal distributions of resources. As a nation committed to sustainability, agricultural practice, and global cooperation, France believes that food security must be addressed through multilateral approach. France is strong advocate for the inclusion of smallholder farmers in agriculture policies as they play a pivotal role in global food production. We also stress the importance of enhancing agricultural resilience through innovations and technology, particularly in developing nations. To achieve this, financial and technical assistance must be provided under the framework of the WTO. Furthermore,
Thank you, delegates of France. Your time is over. The next is delegates of Tunisia. Delegates of Tunisia, you may have the floor.
Thank you. Good morning, esteemed delegates. Tunisia remains deeply impacted by disruptions in grain supplies, importing over 60% of key staples like wheat and barley from the Black Sea region. These shocks have escalated food insecurity, inflation, and economic strain. To address this, Tunisia is prioritizing sustainable agriculture, securing wheat seeds for the next planting season, and investing in local production technologies. We urge WTO members to advance fair trade and stable food markets to protect vulnerable communities and strengthen global food security. Thank you. I yield my remaining time to the chair.
Thank you, delegates of Tunisia. The next is delegates of Germany. Delegates of Germany, you may have the floor.
Thank you, Chair. The Federal Republic of Germany acknowledges the critical importance of addressing global food insecurity while balancing agriculture support measures within WTO framework. As a member state utilizing embargo subsidies,